Imagine a world where you are the main character of your own story. A world where your dreams, your goals, and your happiness take center stage. That world exists, and it's waiting for you to step into it. It's time to focus on yourself. In a society that constantly demands our attention, that pulls us in 1,000 different directions, focusing on yourself might seem selfish or even impossible. But here's the truth, it's not just okay to focus on yourself, it's essential. It's the foundation upon which you build a fulfilling, purposeful life. When you focus on yourself, you're not being selfish. You're investing in the most important resource you have, you. Think about it like this: on an airplane, they always tell you to put on your own oxygen mask before helping others. Why? Because if you can't breathe, you can't help anyone else. The same principle applies to life. When you take care of yourself, when you focus on your own growth and happiness, you become better equipped to positively impact the world around you. But what does it really mean to focus on yourself? It's not about ignoring others or shirking your responsibilities. It's about prioritizing your own well-being, growth, and dreams. It's about making conscious choices that align with your values and goals. It's about becoming the best version of yourself, not for others' approval, but for your own satisfaction and fulfillment. Focusing on yourself starts with self-awareness. Take time to really get to know yourself. What are your passions? What makes you come alive? What are your strengths and weaknesses? What are your core values? These aren't always easy questions to answer, but they're crucial. The better you understand yourself, the better equipped you are to make decisions that truly serve you. One of the most powerful ways to focus on yourself is to set personal goals. These aren't the goals that society or your family or your friends expect of you. These are the goals that resonate with your deepest desires and aspirations. Maybe it's learning a new skill, starting a business, improving your health, or pursuing a long-held dream. Whatever your goals are, make them yours. Own them, commit to them. When you focus on yourself, you take responsibility for your life. You stop blaming others or circumstances for your situation. You recognize that while you can't control everything that happens to you, you can control how you respond. This shift in mindset is incredibly empowering. It puts you in the driver's seat of your own life. Focusing on yourself also means setting boundaries. It means learning to say no to things that don't align with your values or goals. It means protecting your time and energy so you can invest them in what truly matters to you. Setting boundaries can be challenging, especially if you're used to always putting others first. But remember, every time you say no to something that doesn't serve you, you're saying yes to yourself. Another crucial aspect of focusing on yourself is self-care. This goes beyond bubble baths and face masks, though those can be great too. True self-care is about consistently making choices that support your physical, mental, and emotional well-being. It's about eating nutritious foods, getting regular exercise, prioritizing sleep, and managing stress. It's about engaging in activities that recharge you and bring you joy. When you take care of yourself, you're better equipped to handle life's challenges and pursue your goals. Focusing on yourself also means investing in your personal growth. This could be through formal education, reading books, attending workshops, or seeking out new experiences. Never stop learning. The world is constantly changing, and so are you. By committing to lifelong learning, you ensure that you're always evolving, always improving, always becoming a better version of yourself. One powerful way to focus on yourself is to practice mindfulness. In our fast-paced world, it's easy to get caught up in worries about the future or regrets about the past. Mindfulness brings you back to the present moment. It helps you tune into your thoughts, feelings, and physical sensations without judgment. This practice can help reduce stress, increase self-awareness, and improve your overall well-being. When you focus on yourself, you also learn to trust your own judgment. We often look to others for validation or advice, and while outside perspectives can be valuable, it's important to trust your own intuition. You know yourself better than anyone else. You have unique experiences, insights, and wisdom. Learn to listen to your inner voice and trust in your ability to make decisions that are right for you. Focusing on yourself doesn't mean you have to go it alone. In fact, surrounding yourself with supportive people is a crucial part of personal growth. Seek out relationships that uplift and inspire you. Distance yourself from toxic influences. Remember, you're the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. Choose your company wisely. One often overlooked aspect of focusing on yourself is celebrating your achievements. Too often we achieve a goal and immediately move on to the next one without taking time to acknowledge our success. Take time to celebrate your wins, no matter how small they might seem. Each step forward is progress and deserves recognition. Focusing on yourself also means being kind to yourself. We're often our own harshest critics. We beat ourselves up over mistakes, dwell on our shortcomings, and set impossibly high standards. It's time to change that narrative. Treat yourself with the same kindness and understanding you'd offer a good friend. Practice self-compassion. Remember, you're human. You're allowed to make mistakes. What matters is how you learn and grow from them. When you focus on yourself, you also learn to let go of comparison. In today's world of social media, it's easy to fall into the trap of comparing our lives to others. But remember, you're seeing their highlight reel, not their behind the scenes. Everyone's journey is unique. Instead of comparing yourself to others, focus on becoming the best version of yourself. Compete with who you were yesterday, not with someone else's today. Focusing on yourself means taking responsibility for your happiness. It's easy to fall into the trap of thinking that external circumstances or other people are responsible for our happiness. But true, lasting happiness comes from within. It comes from living in alignment with your values, pursuing meaningful goals, and cultivating a positive mindset. One powerful way to focus on yourself is to practice gratitude. Take time each day to reflect on what you're grateful for. This simple practice can shift your focus from what you lack to what you have, boosting your mood and overall life satisfaction. Gratitude also helps you appreciate your own growth and achievements, reinforcing your commitment to focusing on yourself. Focusing on yourself also means facing your fears and stepping out of your comfort zone. Growth happens when we challenge ourselves. Each time you face a fear or try something new, you're expanding your capabilities and building self-confidence. Remember, courage isn't the absence of fear, it's feeling the fear and doing it anyway. When you focus on yourself, you also learn to manage your energy. Time management is important, but energy management is crucial. Identify the activities and people that energize you and those that drain you. Prioritize the former and minimize the latter. Learn to recognize when you need to recharge and honor that need. Focusing on yourself doesn't mean you have to have it all figured out. It's okay to be uncertain, to not know exactly where you're headed. What's important is that you're committed to the journey of self-discovery and growth. Embrace curiosity. Ask questions. Explore new possibilities. The path may not always be clear, but each step you take is bringing you closer to becoming the person you're meant to be. One important aspect of focusing on yourself is learning to manage your thoughts. Our thoughts shape our reality. If you constantly tell yourself you're not good enough or that you can't achieve your goals, you're setting yourself up for failure. Start paying attention to your self-talk. Challenge negative thoughts. Replace them with positive, empowering ones. Your mind is a powerful tool. Learn to use it in your favor. Focusing on yourself also means taking care of your physical health. Your body is the vessel through which you experience life. Treat it with respect. Nourish it with healthy foods. Move it regularly. Get enough rest. When you feel good physically, you're better equipped to handle life's challenges and pursue your goals. Remember, focusing on yourself is not a one-time event. It's an ongoing process, a way of living. There will be ups and downs along the way. There will be days when you feel on top of the world and others when self-doubt creeps in. That's normal. The key is to stay committed to your journey of self-improvement even when it's challenging. When you focus on yourself, you also learn to let go of things you can't control. So much of our stress and anxiety comes from trying to control things that are beyond our influence. Learn to differentiate between what you can control, your actions, your reactions, your choices, and what you can't, other people's behavior, external events. Focus your energy on the former and practice acceptance of the latter. Focusing on yourself also means being honest with yourself. It's easy to lie to ourselves, to make excuses, to avoid hard truths. But true growth comes from facing reality head-on. Be honest about your strengths and weaknesses. Be honest about what you want and what's holding you back. This honesty might be uncomfortable at first, but it's the foundation for authentic growth and change. One powerful way to focus on yourself is to cultivate a growth mindset. Believe in your ability to learn and improve. See challenges as opportunities for growth rather than insurmountable obstacles. Embrace failure as a teacher. When you adopt a growth mindset, you open yourself up to endless possibilities for personal development. Focusing on yourself also means learning to forgive yourself. We all make mistakes. We all have moments we're not proud of. Instead of dwelling on these and letting them hold you back, learn to forgive yourself. Treat your past self with compassion. Recognize that you did the best you could with what you knew at the time. Use your mistakes as lessons to guide your future choices, not as reasons to berate yourself. Remember, focusing on yourself isn't about becoming perfect. It's about becoming more authentically you. It's about peeling away the layers of societal expectations, self-doubt, and fear to reveal your true self. It's about having the courage to be who you really are, not who you think you should be. When you focus on yourself, you also learn to trust the process. Personal growth isn't always linear. There will be setbacks and detours along the way, but each experience, whether positive or negative, is shaping you into the person you're meant to become. Trust that even when things don't go as planned, you're still on the right path. Focusing on yourself also means being intentional with your time and energy. In a world full of distractions, it's easy to let days slip by without making progress on what truly matters to you. Be deliberate about how you spend your time. Prioritize activities that align with your goals and values. Remember, every moment you invest in yourself is an investment in your future.